My Econ Associates. This is Ivy once again, and we are moving right along through the minimized taxes section, and the specific section that we're on, of course, is the tax training. So we're now on step number 12. And what's important about this section is we've talked about the 8 common tax deductions that you have for business, but there are several other very common deductions that you can use to help you lower your taxes even more. And these deductions are very important because they not only help you lower your taxes, but they also help you develop the habit of putting money away or investing money to help you build that nest egg that's going to take care of you during your golden years. So let's talk about these very quickly. Of course, you know you have your 401k or your 403b on your job, and sometimes those go by different names, but the bottom line is that typically the 401k is for someone that works for a for-profit company or business. The 403b is for someone who works for a nonprofit, a school, a hospital, county, state, etc. So most people have those type of plans on their job. But in addition to those, you can also qualify for an IRA or a Roth IRA. Now, with the IRA or the Roth IRA, you can put in up to $5,500, and then if you're over 50 years old, you can put in up to an additional $1,000 on top of the $5,500. Let me give you the differences between the Roth and the traditional IRA very quickly. With the traditional IRA, the money is tax deductible and tax deferred until you take it out. In other words, you put in $1,000, okay? It's the $1,000 is deductible from your income. So if you made $50,000 and you put $1,000 into a traditional IRA, now the government says you only made $49,000 because it was $1,000 deducted from your income. Then the $1,000, any earnings on that over the years, you would pay no taxes on that until you start to take the money out during your retirement. However, with the Roth IRA, you pay the taxes before you put the money in. So in other words, you make $50,000, you put $1,000 into your Roth IRA. Now the money becomes taxed. Any growth on that $1,000 is tax-free. But if you look at it really closely, you paid the money, you paid the taxes on the money that you put into the Roth before you actually put it in. In other words, if you put $1,000 into a Roth, if you were in a 30% tax bracket, you had to make $1,300, then pay taxes of $300, and then put the remaining $1,000 into the Roth. So that's the difference between the traditional IRA and the Roth IRA. Both of them are great ways to build your retirement account, which of course is one of the big objectives in My Econ. We've got 2 more that we want to talk about. Number 1, we want to talk about the SEP IRA. The SEP IRA is where a self-employed person, small business owner with less than 100 employees, which we all qualify for as networkers, you can put in up to 25% of your earnings, or up to $51,000, or 25% of your earnings, whichever is less, okay? Whichever is the lesser. And then, of course, with the simple IRA, works just like the Roth, works just like the traditional IRA, but you can put in 25% of your earnings up to $51,000, whichever is lesser. That's for the SEP IRA. Now, for the simple, you can put in up to 100% of your earnings up to $12,000. And if you're over 50, you can go up to $14,500, okay? Because there's a $2,500 catch-up amount that you can do if you're over 50 years old. So that's 4 more great deductions or great tax-advantaged investments. You've got the traditional IRA, you've got the Roth IRA, you've also got the simple IRA, and you've got the SEP IRA, okay? And the simple and the SEP, those for small business owners, self-employed, and then the traditional IRA or the Roth IRA is for anybody. You can be an employee or you can be self-employed as long as you have earned income. So let's put that money in there and grow our retirements, because we really do want our golden years to be golden. All right, we're getting ready to go to, I'll see you in just a moment, on step 13.